You know, I wanted to stream this on YouTube so other people could watch, but whatever. Right now I am shredding previously grilled to, it was just, you know, a bit crispy on the skin, but it's nice and soft on the inside. But I thought, you know, it needs, not that it needed a whole lot, but it'd be better this way. I am not using the skin of it. Because I figure that'll overpower the flavor. So who needs music playing in the background when you are your music? This is probably the most messy chicken I've worked with, just because all of that. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Yes. I was like, yeah. Because now the buzzing tilts my phone up. Now I have to slice up here. Yeah, I'm making a chicken pot pie with the chicken we grilled on Monday. Right now I'm just sorry about the buzzing. Anyway, this is a chicken that we grilled on Monday, and I'm using it to make chicken pot pie. I'm currently shredding the chicken because there is quite a lot of chicken to shred. In addition to taking off the skin, so it got like kind of dark on one side, but that's kind of only skin deep, and the other side isn't too bad. It wasn't really a barbecue, it was more of a spice rub, which is why it's extra tan.
It's not because it's an extra tan. The grill was too hot.
Yeah, I was just cooking and I wanted some company. Plus, I'm just singing to myself anyway. It might be a little bit boring right now. I think I'm gonna finish. I got one more chicken to get the skin off of, which it doesn't come off. It doesn't come off hard. It's just slightly time consuming. And once I finish de-skinning, I'm gonna go ahead and shred the chicken. Then once I am done shredding the chicken, I will probably there's a couple things I need to do. I need to simmer some carrots, and I need to slice up the bell pepper, but I can do that while one thing is being done. And of course, I need to make the crust, which is the most complicated part. I know my angle isn't fully opportune, but I'm trying to do the action in front of the camera. Okay. Oop. Still has some skin on it. I'm hoping the flavor of the char is probably gonna seep through some for the pie, which is okay. I just hope that the amount that it seeps through is minimal. I don't know how strong of a flavoring is char is. So this will be interesting. Okay. Has the last chicken deboned? I gotta shred it now. Hi, dog. Stand up, stand up, Anita. Ye soldiers of a cause, lift high the royal banner. It must not suffer loss from victory unto victory, and on it but go. I want is a lamp under my feet and a light unto my path. Hello. Welcome. I am making chicken pot pie, as the title says. I'm also singing to myself because, who needs music when you are your music? Right? There's a lamp under my feet and a light under my path. I dropped a piece. I think that's all. Oh, I missed a piece. I was gonna say, I think that's all shredded, but not quite. Got one more little piece left. And then, what do I want to do after I finish this? Probably do I want to do the more time-consuming task of doing the crust next? Or do I want to start with the carrots? I might start with the crust. Might mix the ingredients together for the crust. And then start the carrots. And I think I'm probably going to use some of that water for the carrot. Not for the carrots. For... For the sauce. It needs a sauce. Or as it's called, a broth, rather. That's skin. Don't want that in there. Well, I certainly have enough chicken. Even though I dropped a small piece. Okay. Put all this junk the container from whence it came. And just put a lid on that. Actually, let's wipe off the counter. I tend to be a little bit of a messy cook. Fortunately, you guys can't see the counter, but that's okay. Look at the carnage. That's a lot of carnage. Also, now that I've finished with that, I can reorient my phone. Yay! Do something more where you guys can maybe actually see what's going on. Other than me babbling. Yay! And maybe my phone will buzz. Okay. Well, that's step 1 done. Chicken is shredded. Next step. Start with the crust, which is on page 135. So I need two crusts, and I usually mix everything together all at once. Okay. Let's get a ceramic bowl. That'll work a little better for me. And I need 4 cups. Today we're going to do counting. 4 cups. 1 cup. 2 cups. 3 cups. And 4 cups. Next, I want to put in the salt, which I need 2 teaspoons of. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. For once she was a true love of mine. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Next, I need 1 1/3 cups of let's see, 4 tablespoons of the 4th cup. So I need 1 cup plus a third plus a fourth, which is lucky. A third plus a fourth. That's 3/4 plus brain. 3 3/12 plus 4/12. Which comes out to a cup and a 12th. What? What am I saying? It's not a cup and a 12th. It's half a cup and a 12th. My cookbook is trying to get into my crust. It's just flaked into it. So I need 1 cup plus a half cup plus a 12th cup. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, without a seam or needlework. For once she was a true love of mine. Tell her to wash it in yonder dry well, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there, for once she was a true love of mine. The problem is, I don't have a 12th cup measure. So I really don't know. Maybe a tablespoon? That might work. It might be okay. I'll just put a little dab extra. Where was I? Tell her to dry it on yonder dry, wash it in yonder dry well, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, where water ne'er sprung, no drop of rain fell, for once she was a true love of mine. Tell her to dry it on yonder grey thorn, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Okay, so the thing is, I only need 10 ounces of, it says peas and carrots, but I don't have peas and carrots, I just have carrots and bell pepper and the onion that it requires. Obviously, yeah, that should be interesting. Tell her to dry an onion, a grey thorn, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Where water has sprung, no drop of rain fell. I don't know how much bell pepper I will use. Maybe. Well, I'm gonna have to pit it. I need an accurate measurement. I'm going to use at least one full carrot. Of course, you chop off the ends of a carrot. I don't have a knife on me right now, so that's unfortunate. And the rest of the carrots back. This is my cutting board. Well, our family's cutting board. It's in fish. I'm probably just gonna use one whole one. By the way, these bell peppers are from the grilling that we did on Monday, so that will be interesting. Should add some flavor. Should add some nice flavor. Flubber! Let's see, how much is this gonna be? If I add this extra fourth, then what? Yeah, that should be perfect. Sure, let's go with that. 1 1/4. Sure. Bell pepper is probably going to dominate. Just saying. But that's okay. The chicken needs the flavor. Okay. I also need to make some broth. For which I will need to chop the carrot. How much broth? I'm making 2. So I need, it says 1 3/4 for 1 pie. I'm making 2 pies. So 3 1/2. 3 1/2 cups of broth. Now the problem is we don't have any broth, so I'm just gonna have to use broth bouillon. Yeah?
Taste it before you add salt. Might be salty a bit. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, I think we just have beef flavor base anyway. I guess I shouldn't use those little packets, should I? With those little packets?
Let's see. I think it's one for every couple cups. That much. They were sitting on top of some jar on one of the upper shelves. They're down the right side shelf. On the top, upper shelf. It's like one for every couple cups.
Okay. That should be fine. I guess. I don't know. Okay. The other problem is, obviously, we don't have any chicken bouillon. So I have to use beef flavor base. So this is gonna be quite the interesting pot pie. Oh dear. Okay. Dissolve 1 1/4 teaspoon base to 1 cup boiling water. And I need 3.5 cups of boiling water. And I'm gonna cook the carrot in that water. How small should I slice this carrot? Like, pretty small?
Slices.
I'll just slice it small. I am asking my mother for extra info help. Because I am kind of ad-libbing a little bit. Because I'm supposed to use peas and carrot frozen. But obviously, this is not frozen. So, it should be interesting. Because the frozen peas and carrots, those are like diced. So, on this bigger end, I might cut a few or them in half. Because it gets kind of big at the end. I don't know if that's what she said joke or not. I should talk up here so my voice doesn't crack nearly as much. That cut in half very nicely. And I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a couple more chops. That's fine. The carrots need to be spread evenly anyway. My chopping is not efficient right now, but that's okay. Hey, it's okay. Don't know what to say. But hey, hey, That should be fine, I guess. You know, it would help if I chopped with the correct end of the knife. I don't know why I'm chopping over there. Okay, I need 1 3/4 cup of water. I'm gonna be adding the bouillon after. Add the water, or cook the carrots. By the way, 1, 2. 3. And a half. There goes my phone buzzing again. A 4th. And a half. Okay. Just splash myself, that's fun. While that's starting to heat up, I can start mixing my crust. That's... I can't hit that. Oh, Son alone, I long to see you. Wake on the shining rainbow. Oh, Sentinel, I long to see you across the wide, misty earth. Oh, Sentinel, I long to see you across the shining river. Oh, Sentinel, I long to see you across the way, the shining sea. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. From glen to glen, and down the mountainside, it's all to be here, in trouble ever seen. Yes, you must go, and I must stay. I don't know the words to many of these songs, by the way. That was purposely awkward, by the way. That looks like a pretty good consistency. I'll, Sounds like my water's starting to get hot. You hold on. Okay. And that has to simmer for a few minutes. How long do carrots have to cook? Okay. I cut them fairly small. Alright. Let's see, I need 4 to 5 tablespoons of cold water times 2 is 8 to 10. Which is a minimum of 2/4. Do 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 do. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I think I need just a bit more water to get a good consistency on this crust. And just a couple more minutes on those carrots. Not that much. It's all a dream. As it is the opera. Wow! Rocks! Hoi! I guess you guys can't really see. I am, shaping my crust. Also, those carrots should be done. Let me wipe off my hands and give them a test. Okay. Seems fine. Alright. Needs one of these and let's see. Ooh. I myself don't really play Minecraft. For one, I don't really have it, so but I do enjoy being creative. And when I did play it from a friend's account, I did enjoy it. Well, that was mostly because it was with a friend, but also I do enjoy being creative. I forgot what I was gonna get. Hiccups. Hiccups be gone. heavens. This is like crust. It's still good. Trying to see if there's a Best Buy date. Best Buy November 2016. I would say that's expired. uh. Anyway, see, I got my crust here, my broth, I got my chicken shredded, pepper, I still need onion, but I might do that after I shape my crust. Trying to think if I can move you guys to a place where you can actually see me working on the crust. I have an idea, but it might not be the best. I'm not even sure my phone can reach. Maybe. Okay. Well, if I had it like right there, it would be perfect. Trying to see my own screen. I'm not sure if there is a way I can put it. That's not really gonna work. Forgive the finagling. I don't think it's gonna work. If I had a person to hold it, it might work, but it's not. If I had a suspension matrix, that would also work. But I don't have that either. I'll just go with the angle I had before. If I have it right there, you can kind of see. If I have it that much tilted down. Is it gonna stay? Is it actually going to stay? Ah! I did it! Nice. Let's move that out of the way. Okay, well, this is my crust. Yeah, I'm very happy I got it to work in my favor. Okay, so crust is all mixed. What I need to do next is I need to go ahead and like divide in half and then divide in half again. Scooch that over into my bowl. Don't worry, I'm not knocking it onto the floor. In my bowl. So I got to flatten it out to a relatively good amount. This will be my bottom crust. I don't really, in case you're wondering why I'm not using a rolling pin, I don't really like using a rolling pin, because it always sticks to the rolling pin, and to me that's more of a pain than just rolling it out with my hand. Besides, the flat part of my hand works pretty well, just doing a down and rotation. You can see what I'm doing pretty well. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Looks like that'll fit just fine. Where's the big spatula? Hiding from me. Next part is a little tricky. I use my spatula. The crust is already breaking on me, which is okay. I can just paste it back together. It's not quite to the consistency I would prefer, but that's okay. Yeah, I figured it was going to break on me. That's alright. Da 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 uh, very nice. I'm currently working on the bottom half of the crusts for the pies. They crumbled a little bit on me, but that's okay. It usually does that anyway. Maybe I could have used just a tinge more water, but that's alright. Yeah, everything I'm doing is homemade. I got a homemade crust. The chicken was grilled by us. And the carrot that I'm putting in was also cooked by us. Me, actually. And the bell pepper I'm putting in was also cooked by us. The onion that goes in it, I can't say anything special for. Of course, water is just water. And of course, milk is milk. But yes, I'm very interested to see how this turns out. Because we used, I'm using formally grilled chicken. Because usually we use a crock-pot chicken or a baked chicken. This is the first time I'll be using grilled chicken in a pot pie. So it should give a interesting flavor. I've always enjoyed it every time I've made this, so very interested to see how this is going to turn out. Has a couple interesting differences to the kind I usually make. Move that out of the way so I give you a view again. Oops, I'm a little too hard there. You love onions? Well, what kind of onion? Do you like red onion, brown onion, green onion? I don't know any other types of onions off the top of my head. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Do, 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 do. Well, thank you. This is much improved than what I used to do. What I used to do, yeah, of course it's uncooked. It's homemade. What I used to do, you might throw some shade at me for this, but what I used to do, before I gained some experience, was I used to shape the crust inside the pan. So, this is by far an improvement since then. I'm very happy that I've picked up some tricks that I figured out myself. I've never taken any baking classes other than my mother or my sister teaching me. I have to redistribute just a teeny bit from the stuff that's hanging off the edge. Now what's probably going to happen when I get to the top half is I'm probably going to end up butchering it. Because that one's even harder to do. Because you just have to stack it on top. And once it's on top of the pie, you can't reshape it. It's there. That's a one-time go. Very nice. So let me even this out a little bit more. I think some of this is a little too thick on this side. I'm going to cut that off. Do, 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 da, 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 da. There we go. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but there are many more people more skilled than I promise you. Alright, well, that's the bottom crust anyway. Now I actually gotta start making the filling, which I've started. Let's see, so next I need to melt some butter in a saucepan. 2/3 cup. What's nice about this butter, it's already segmented. That's upside down. Ah, it's backwards, but oh well. But 2/3. Otherwise, it would be fairly difficult to measure, needless to say. Butter. Start heating that up. Come on. There you go. And my phone fell over. Thank you. See, margarine, flour. I need the same amount of flour. 2/3 cup. Let's put that. Let's consolidate a little bit. Because I gotta melt the butter before I add the flour. As well as onion, which I have not chopped up the onion yet. And I also need the 2/3 cup of onion. There is not a unbroken onion, so I have to break into a new one. I'm cutting off this whole top part. So it looks a little weird. Let's see, I need 2/3 cup. I've always guesstimated this. So I have a 1/3 cup. About that much. My butter's spoiling, which I don't know if I want it to do. Let's turn that all the way down. That should be plenty. Add just a bit more. Just getting it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that heat off. Still sizzling, but that's okay. And yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the rest of that. And this needs to go in foil. plans have been foiled. At least they were wrapped up nicely. For a back. Now I get to cut the onion. Lucky. You're gonna be in the way. What else? Besides the fleur, I have the onion. Supposed to leave the pepper out. I mean the salt out, and unless I need it. Some pepper in here. Nobody saw that. Cook, stirring constantly until a mixture of bubble. Stir in broth and milk. At least it's set up easily again. The fumes of onions are still in my eyes. sneeze. What am I going to be adding next? Milk. I don't know what I just put in. Take it back out. That's all the way low and still bubbling fairly vigorously. Excuse me. Why, thank you. This is the third, yep. Okay, let's add the broth. And let's add this packet. Yes. That's fine. On milk. See, I got the milk, the broth, the pepper, onion, flour, butter, stirring turkey and vegetables. Well, that's fine. This is gonna be heating now. Can probably raise it up to a medium low. I'm gonna just casually move that. Give that a stir. Let's actually start heating up the oven too, because we're getting near that time. It's gonna need to be 425. And finish chopping this bell pepper while that's heating up. At least it's bell peppers are really nice and soft. Not that bell pepper is hard to chop. It's actually fairly easy to chop anyway. I don't want to make mashed bell pepper, so I'm not going to over chop. Besides, it's really soft already, so. And then So both my broth and my oven is heating up. Everything else is ready, except for the top crusts. This is probably where you're going to see me fail, just so you know. Not in the initial shaping of the crust, mind you, just sorry, I got distracted by my broth. Turn that down even a little bit more. I don't want it boiling over. Anyway, as I was saying, it's not gonna be the initial shaping of the crust that's gonna be a problem for me, but just the transferring of the shaped crust onto the top of a filled pan. And I might add a little smidgen of water, because this is a bit dry at this point. Let's reconstitute all the flour and stuff. I know reconstitute is the wrong word. Maybe it isn't. I don't really know. Rehydrate will work much better as the word that I'm looking for. Okay. I might actually need to use a rolling pin. Also, this is hot enough now. Question is, how am I gonna fit all of this into that? I think what I'm gonna do let's go ahead and add bell pepper to that. Oops. Missed a little. I only missed one piece, it's fine. Okay, that is full to the brim. Well, not quite. I think I can squeeze the rest of this in here. Oh boy. think I need a bigger pot. Yeah, it's actually working all right now. This is a very thick mixture. It's not a good hold. Come on. Give me the knob. Give me the knob. Thank you. I have finished reheating, yay! I actually successfully put all of the mixture in here. I am surprised. Got a good mix. I'm also supposed to taste this to see what the saline content is. It's salty enough. It has enough salt in there. It's not too salty, which is nice. It also has a really interesting flavor. And a really good flavor too, actually. This will be interesting once it's done baking. Okay. Next thing I need to do is finish rolling this out. I need enough for 2 crusts from this. I hope it'll be okay. I started with that. I'm actually gonna finish getting it flat with the rolling pin. I don't think it'll be sticky enough right now anyway. At least I hope not. If it is, I will be annoyed. see? Well, actually, you can't really see, but yeah. Anyway, it looks nice, but once I start lifting it, oh boy. Once I start lifting it. Okay. Well, my next few steps are pretty simple. I'm gonna wipe off my hands because they're a little slippery from kneading. Wipe off the handle that I rubbed all that grease into. Hopefully I won't feel like it's slipping out of my hands too much. Okay. So the next thing I gotta do, first of all, I gotta clean off the bottom of these, because good grief. That's what happens when you put your pan on the cutting board. And that's probably why I almost always have a smoky oven, because of the little bits of flour on the bottom of my pans that I always get on there. It's because I'm a messy cook. Okay. Let's feel pan number 1. I am scared for multiple reasons right now. First of all, I don't want this to fall off of that. Second of all, I want the pot to fall out of my hand. Maybe I'll just spoon it in. That's actually a great idea. That's a bit of burnt skin. Oops. That's one. Not bad. We'll go ahead and put this pot. Put some water in it because flour. And our other pan is here. I need to figure out a way to put the pan onto somewhere in a way that it won't get flour on the bottom of it. gonna like fit perfectly. Nice. Both of these are fitting like perfectly. Which means I divided it in half in the first place just right. That's amazing. I'm honestly amazed at myself right now. Plus, it's already a really nice, like, thick consistency. This is gonna be a good pie. Like, this is gonna be a nice pie. It has an interesting grilled flavor from the grilled chicken. It has beef bouillon, which I did put in some that wasn't expired. Don't worry. But we didn't even have chicken bouillon, so that's okay. So, next up, Mission Impossible. Transfer a crust onto the pie. Wow. How did I do that so nicely? This is just like working out great for me. So far. I just hope I don't drop this or something terrible like that. 'Cause, yeah. Let's pray that it won't do that. I don't think it will. We're good. We're good. We are good. We are so good. You are so good. You are so good. You are so good. You're so good to me. Let's put some water in this other pan too. Oops. I don't want to put it on the cutting board. I'll put the towel there. Let's get some more water in the other pot. Perfect. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely amazing. These are like nearly perfect crusts. Actually, I'm running a little low on crust on this second pie, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. It's fine. Yeah, I got enough crust. Everything Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when living on a dream. Amazing. Okay. That almost wraps it up. I just gotta put them in the oven now. About 35 minutes. Let's put them in. Here. So I got this number. This was the second one. And you can sort of tell I finagled with the second half of that crust. And this one, of course, I kind of did the same. But I think it all went pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in the oven. I don't know if this is weird, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. So thanks all the random people that came out. Thanks Condor and Rox for showing up. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you eventually. Bye.